Alrighty. What up, it's Shankster94, and welcome to my 74th weekly Q&A. This is a place for you guys to ask questions, receive answers, communicate with each other, have pitiful comment wars, and to witness the occasional troll get blocked. Although, they've been becoming less and less frequent, really. Alright, so how you guys doing on this Friday afternoon? That is, for me anyway. Some people, it might be well into the next day for all we know, or close to night. So, who do we got here? We got the usual contenders. We got Wyatt Chatrand. We got Tina Schroeder. We got Man of Muff. That's all I see in the chat. So, seems to be those were the only ones who knew about this in advance. And now that I started the stream, now other people will start showing up. Such as Fernando Magales. What's up? Alright, so... Anyway. Feast on this. Alright, so we're going to start the questions here. Of course, with Wyatt's usual first question, it's about, like, current news, which he knows damn well that I already know about. So, I'm pretty sure he's doing it more for the people watching. Like, did we hear, is what you mean. Did I hear about the Venom movie coming out? Obviously, dude. Will I see it? Not in theaters. Fernando, what's up? Alright. Also, what was I doing before the stream? I was watching Thor Ragnarok. What will I be doing after? I'll be finishing Thor Ragnarok. What's up, Manny? Shinobi 03. Next week is your 30th birthday. You feel old. Well, they say 30 is the new 20, so hopefully it doesn't make you feel too bad. Alright, well, since I'm, like, full of energy right now, and, like, I started relatively early with the questions, I mean, I'm keeping up really good. What did I eat last week? What will we eat next? You know, I'm starting to think, Wyatt, that this question is pointless, because half the time I don't know what I'm going to eat next. And then, it's just overall a weird question. Why do you care about what I've eaten? But anyway, the last thing I actually ate was a Subway sandwich. Man, finally I haven't died in Resident Evil. Yeah, I know, that's right. I can't remember, did I die? I can't remember if I've died at all in Survivor 1. I don't know if 0 really is the first one I've gone through without dying once. Like in my series of full plays. But yeah, it's probably the first main game for sure. Alright. Wyatt, Venom versus Wesker's final Resident Evil 5 form. Probably Venom. Rob Lamza, how's the epilogue going? So I actually finished recording it today. It'll probably be edited and uploaded sometime early next week. Man, if you love Wesker's Dash and Resident Evil 0, I know, right? It actually made things a lot funner and faster. If I did a speedrun in Wesker mode, I'd probably get under an hour and a half, possibly. I don't know, though. Venom versus Manif, retarded question. Manny Stovall, what are my thoughts on WWE, ECW, WCW, WWF, so all the wrestling franchises? I'm neutral about them. I don't really watch them. You forgot UFC. What? Never use the Internet Movie Firearms Database or never be able to use any Resident Evil Wiki. I'll give up the Internet Movie Firearms Database. Fernando Magales, Venom versus Liquor, who would win? Venom. Murat. Hardest main Resident Evil game and easiest main Resident Evil game. The hardest main Resident Evil game in my opinion, is Resident Evil Code Veronica. The easiest one is Resident Evil 3. White Shotgun, if I made playing Resident Evil 5's hardest difficulty in solo part of that game's full play, would I get through with 0 deaths? Absolutely not. No. There's no way in hell I would. And I'm not doing professional solo, by the way. Also, the next 3 questions will involve looking up guns. These will be the only questions where lookups are required. Okay, well don't cheat it and put 5 guns in every question. Luckily, I have Google Images ready to go for your ass. Manif, am I going to do a Resident Evil 0 Weapons Review version 2? Why wouldn't I, man, if I did it for remake? Marat Balamza, V Complex versus Simmons T-Rex form. Can't quite remember what the V Complex is. Let's see that. Definitely going with... Wow. What is that from? Darkside Chronicles? That's what it looks like. Hell, I'm going with the V Complex. Alright, Manny Stovall, do I like those things that you mentioned? No. What? Chris Leon and Fully Human Wesker versus Venom. I think they'll take Venom on. Tina Schroeder, you versus Wyatt and surviving the zombie apocalypse. I don't know, Tina. I actually don't know what kind of a person you are in real life. I don't know if you're experienced in combat in any way. I know Wyatt sure as hell isn't. He'd be skilled in maybe some tech, but... So, based on all I know, I'm going to say Wyatt's going to survive. Alright, here come the weapons from Wyatt. 6-hour P226 TAC Ops or the Beretta 84FS Cheetah to survive the Lipotitsa apocalypse. Great, here we go. Well, I know what the SIG P226 is. Does TAC Ops really make a difference? It doesn't really look like it. I mean, changes the barrel up a little bit. You know, when I look these weapons up, Wyatt, just so you know, I'm only looking up images. I'm not looking up any specs or anything. And I am making a rule right now that you are not to ask me that, to look up specs. Because that will take way too long. Beretta 84FS Cheetah, but on the other hand... Huh. Survive Lipotitsa apocalypse? I would go with the SIG 226. TAC Ops. And then choose from the following 2 loadouts to survive a Bloodshot apocalypse. An MK18 Mod 0, a parachute, and 2 small thrower knives, or M4 or Desert Tech MDR. The hell is an MK Mod 0? MK Mod 0. Okay, it looks like a... Is that a sniper rifle or a machine gun? Looks like a machine gun with a scope, basically. Okay. You guys realize he does this intentionally to slow me down. I know what the M4 is. Why do you say 4? Okay. So Heckler Cock, Desert Tech MDR. Whoa. Okay. So let's see. The question was to survive a Bloodshot apocalypse. I'm going with the MK18 Mod 0. Look, loadout. Whoa, no. I just realized I merged Manif's question with Wyatt. See, this is why you guys can't do this. All right, Heckler and Koch 417 and inflatable after box of 10 matches. Heckler and Koch 417. I see. Yeah, you would make them similar. I'm still going with your. Well, let me read the rest of your loadout. And an inflatable raft and box of 10 matches. I'm still going with loadout A in your case. All right, man. If I looked at those two weapons, then cool. I'd say Desert Tech is more interesting. All right, Manif, Murat, sorry, Murat Balamza. About Dead Aim, what's the difference between simply completing the game on hard or beating the game on hard with an S rank? You don't know Dead Aim very well, unlike the other Resident Evil games. I believe if you beat hard with an S rank, you get all weapons with infinite ammo at the start of the game. While simply beating hard, I don't know what it gives you, depending on how much time you take to beat it, or what rank you get. Hard with an A rank gives you all weapons at the start of the game without infinite ammo, I believe, something like that. The rewards in Dead Aim are kind of weird. They're rank and difficulty based, but I believe if you go straight to the top, it unlocks everything, all of the rewards. Hey, Dylan Melvin. And then Wyatt's super chat. You don't care about me looking up the specs. Images were all you intended. Well, cool. Murat Balamza. Can I rate the 2 Chronicle games out of 10? Okay, Umbrella Chronicles is an 8 out of 10 for me, and Darkside is a 6 out of 10. Manif. MK18 mod is a semi-automatic. Gotcha. Manny Stovall. Can I do a playthrough of Resident Evil Dead Science? I can. And Manny, do you pay attention to my intros at all? Deadly Silence is in the intro, so it means I will eventually do it. The real question you should be asking is when I'm doing it. I mean, you comment on my channel frequently, so I would have thought that you're very attentive to detail, but you obviously missed that. And the fact that you have to ask me that, it kind of irks me a little bit. If you're asking, can I do it right now? No. You're going to have to wait, like everybody else. Dylan Melvin, you like the Heckler & Koch MP or VP70. That's Leon's handgun. I like ya. Alright. Alright, Wyatt. Choose from the following 2 loadouts to survive the standard Resident Evil 1 Zombie plus Resident Evil Extinction Super Zombie Apocalypse. A PSG-1 rifle, I already know what it looks like, 2 Resident Evil 4 flash grenades, and Resident Evil 7's running shoes, or a Seiko TRG-42 rifle. I actually think I already know what that is. 8 is Resident Evil 4 knife, and Resident Evil 7's psychostimulants. So regular zombie and a super zombie. PSG, which would give me a distance advantage. Flash grenades, I don't know if those would work on zombies, really. And Resident Evil 7's running shoes, which would make me run just a little fast. Well, the running shoes don't make you run faster, it just makes you walk faster. So they're pointless. And then a Seiko TRG-42 rifle, which I think, if I remember, is also a sniper rifle. 8 is Resident Evil 4 knife. You know what? I need to look up the Seiko again, because I actually might be mistaking it for something else. No, it is a sniper rifle. It's like the bolt action from Resident Evil 6, it looks like, or something like that. Ages Resident Evil 4 knife or Resident Evil 7 psychostimulants. I'm gonna go with your second loadout. Well, that was the last weapon question, apparently, Manif, so we should be good from here on out. This guy, don't know, I can't read Russian, but obviously you are Russian. Manny Stovall, Resident Evil Deadly Silence, my thoughts. Can't really give accurate thoughts on it, considering I have actually never played it. But it's just Resident Evil 1 on a new platform. It's there's probably not a whole lot different about it. I do know that there's some sort of like knife mode on the bottom screen or something. So I can't really share thoughts right now. What Napad versus Skagdead? Skagdead. Skagdead versus Scarmiglione. Dylan Melvin. For some reason, Resident Evil 7 feels like Silent Hill. A lot of people thought that, actually. Wyatt Napad versus Big Man Magini versus Murat after he's mutated into a virus zombie. Napad. Fernanda Magales, Venom versus Nemesis. Venom. Tina Schroeder, did I know that Heckler in German und Koch are German names? Yes, I did. Heckler und Koch. Heckler und Koch. Something like that. Man of Muff. Trivia question. What is the real-life name for the Punisher? The FN57. Yeah, I think it's the FN57. Murat Balamza. Birkin's fourth form versus Simmons' centaur form. Centaur. Definitely going with Birkin's form. He's a maniac in that form. Wyatt, a Big Man Magini sits on me, or a Skagdead sits on me. Big Man Magini. Dylan Melvin, you've known me since my old weapons reviews. Then you've known me for a while. Then those are about 7 years old today. Wyatt, was Manif asking you the question? I don't think so. Don't ever do that again. Manny Stoffel, what are my thoughts on Resident Evil 4 PS2 version? That's probably the worst version, to be honest. It's considering the, like, all the graphics are pretty much pre-rendered. I just don't find enjoyment in the PS2 version at all anymore. And it's a disc, so the door animations can sometimes freeze up on me. Excited for Resident Evil 2 Remake? Dylan Melvin asks. Absolutely. You see my trailer reaction? Wyatt, if Manif came over to my place and as soon as I opened the door to greet him, he punched me in the face, what would my action be? I would slam the door in his face. Murat Balamza, about CPR in Dead Aim, is the only, so the, it's like the controlled particle rifle or something particle rifle, is the only way to unlock it for the start of the game beating the game on hard. Can I unlock it by beating the game on normal? It doesn't really matter, Murat, because I plan on starting the game right off in hard mode. So that question's really irrelevant. Wyatt Shatran, if this was the last day of my life, would I still do the same things I'm going to do today? No, I would end the Q&A right now and go see my immediate family members, and then spend the rest of the time with my girlfriend. Also, would I prefer Vendetta to be an hour longer than it is, or just get a 4th CGI film soon? I would be open to a 4th CGI film soon, absolutely. And would I rather swim 300 meters through shit or dead bodies? Ugh. God, that's... Yeah, I would do it through fecal matter because dead bodies could... Well, both circumstances, some of those bodies might have, like, what's the word? Contagious diseases. But the same could probably go for fecal matter, so I'm screwed either way. So really, Then I guess I'll go through the dead bodies. Manny Stovall, what are my thoughts on Resident Evil 3 Nemesis? It was the very first game I've ever beaten in my life. It is a great game. It is a good conclusion to the Raccoon City incident. It is a great game. Wyatt, if I was reborn in a new life, would I rather be alive in the past or the future? Ooh, that is a tough question because, I mean, we know what happened in the past. I would live in the past. I'd rather go to the past. I fear the future, really, right now. Would I rather eat shit that tasted like chocolate or eat chocolate that tastes like shit? I'd rather eat chocolate that tastes like shit because at least I know it won't be like hurting me nutritionally, but eating shit will be bad, even if it tasted good. That just sounds so bad. Let's see here. Maneth, back to PC emulator for Dead Aim? Yeah, hopefully. That's one thing I need to find out. I need to make sure that it actually plays good. Otherwise, I might have to record it off my PS2, which would not be good because you wouldn't be getting the best quality possible. But yeah, that is the plan, just like I did Survivor 2. Why, Chatron, would I rather look 10 years older from the neck up or the neck down? 10 years older? I would rather look 10 years older from the neck up. I don't care if my face looked 10 years older. My facial hair would be fully grown in, and it would look better. The Russian dude. Who would win? Shrek versus Nemesis. I mean, I've never seen Shrek fire firearms, so I think Nemesis is gonna win. Marab Lamza. How do you kill Pluto in Dead Aim? By using silenced handgun or by using a weapon that has high firepower such as a grenade launcher or magnum. You use the silenced handgun. I personally use the grenade launcher. And you have to aim in a sweet spot and he'll never advance towards you. I actually remember that. Yeah, and I have a short case of hiccups right now, so sorry about the stutters. Wyatt Chatron, would I rather have 3 kids and no money or never have kids with $3 million? Right now, yeah, I would never have kids and have $3 million. Manny, name from the following loadout to survive the Mr. X apocalypse. Nice, Manny. A rocket launcher, mixed herbs, and first aid spray, or the Gatling gun, a C shotgun, and C magnum. Well, that rocket launcher is not infinite, so it would go out real soon. So I'll go with the Gatling gun, C shotgun, and C magnum for your apocalypse. Wyatt, would I rather be the funniest person wherever I go or the most intelligent? I'd rather be the most intelligent. Also, if my girlfriend magically became the smartest person in the universe and started treating me like I'm an idiot and beneath her, what would I do? What would I do? I'd stay with her. Fernando Magales, would I like Code Veronica remake? No, not necessary. Alright, Wyatt Chatron's super chat real quick. Marry Tina or Ivanka Trump? Remember, Ivanka is hot. Ivanka. Alright, back to where I was. Wyatt, would I rather win $50,000 or let you win $500,000? I would rather let you win $500,000 because then you would owe me a decent chunk of that because I let you win it. And a small chunk of it can still be more than $50,000. Joaquin Moreno. You love my videos. Nice. White Shotgun. Would I rather be able to run at 100 miles per hour or fly at 10 miles per hour? I'd rather be able to run at 100 miles per hour. Carlos, you know you've been a poor patron, but things have not been steady with you recently. I don't have to shout out your name anymore, but you will make payments as soon as you can. Alright. I mean, yeah, because your payment information just kept getting declined, so. Okay, well, you actually told me now I can stop shouting you out, so I guess I will for now until something turns up. Thing is, I already recorded my epilogue, and I already said your name, so that one will still get your shout out, but yeah. Gotcha. What? Would I rather be able to talk my way out of any situation or punch my way out of the situation? I'd rather be able to talk my way out of the situation. Marab Alamza, can I rate all 3 Survivor titles out of 10? Okay, Survivor 1 is a 5 out of 10. Survivor 2 is a 4 out of 10. No, let's not be generous. 3 out of 10. Dead Aim is, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Wyatt, have I heard of the puzzle PC word game Bookworm? I think I've heard of it. I don't know much what it's about, though. Would I rather have no one show up at my wedding or my funeral? I'd rather not have no one show up at my wedding. Me and my girlfriend can make it private. Would I rather rule the world as it is or live in a world with absolutely no problems at all? I'd rather live in a world with no problems at all. Marab Alamza, least favorite year in the Resident Evil timeline? That's an interesting question. My least favorite year in the Resident Evil timeline? 2009. Wyatt, would I rather always have to speak my mind or never speak again? I'd rather never speak again. Would I rather speak all languages, so multilingual, or in that case, is it polylingual? Or be able to speak to all animals? I'd rather be able to speak to all animals. That would be so cool. Last 3 movies I saw in theaters, from least to most favorite. That's an interesting question. Okay, well, the last 3 movies I've watched in theaters were Jurassic World, Black Panther, and and Winnie the Pooh. Okay, and Christopher Robin. Okay, so Christopher Robin, Jurassic World, and Black Panther were the last 3 movies I watched. So least to most favorite. So least favorite out of those 3, probably Christopher Robin, then Jurassic World, and then finally Black Panther. Manif Muff, do I think there's a lot of missing characters in Tekken 7? Didn't you already ask that? Anyway, yeah, there's a few missing characters, I would say. What the hell happened to Marduk? Marab Alamza, which Resident Evil game do I like more, Umbrella Chronicles or 6? I like Umbrella Chronicles more, to be honest. Manny Stovall, what are my thoughts on Resident Evil Outbreak 1 and 2? Those are my favorite spin-offs in the entire franchise. They are really good. I like how they somewhat revisit old areas, but put new turns on it with different characters. I love how every character has their own attributes. Yeah, it makes for really complex and differential gameplay, which is why I'm dreading the full play of it, because I don't think I can ever do it justice. Tina Schroeder, who is more beautiful? Max Caulfield from Life is Strange or Eileen Galvin from Silent Hill? Unfortunately, I don't know what either of those 2 characters look like, because I don't play those games, or, yeah. So, the question was, Max Caulfield. Okay, I gotcha. Or Eileen Galvin. I looked this up at some point, apparently. I would say Max Caulfield is more beautiful. Alright, why all of Leon's degeneration lines from least to most favorite? I don't know them. I'm not going to bother trying to answer that question. Team up with Leon in degeneration in real life, but get killed by Curtis Miller's final form. Or team up with Chris, but get eaten whole by U8. I'll team up with Leon in degeneration. Leon with 2 original 4 hand grenades, 1 parachute, and a partially upgraded Blacktail with a sore foot versus Chris with 1 original 4 incendiary grenade, a lighter, and fully upgraded Punisher with a sore knee. I'm going with Leon. Tina Schroeder, you're hot too. Well, do you have a Skype, Tina? You could be the 4th person in these Q&As if you want. Actually, I don't know. That might actually piss Wyatt off because I think Wyatt's hell-bent on, like, he's under the impression that there's a requirement now. It started as a requirement in order to get on my Skype or like to be featured in the Q&A. But I'm getting looser and looser with the requirement thing. I'm getting soft. Basically, I'm willing to invite anybody for a ride if they're willing, because co-Q&As make these a lot more interesting. So, I don't know. Anyway, Wyatt Chatran, 3 Hunter moves with excellent reaction times versus Fong Ling with 2 Resident Evil 7 throwing spears and 2 throwing knives. Did I start the timer? Yes, I did. 3 Hunter moves. What the fuck is a Hunter moo? Damn it. I really don't like having to look shit up because that's that thing from... Wasn't that like a dropped enemy? I can't remember. Oh no, it's from Outbreak. That's the Hunter in Outbreak. Okay. So that versus 3 of those with excellent reaction times versus Fong Ling with 2 Resident Evil 7 throwing spears and 2 throwing knives. I'm afraid she's gonna die. Marat Balamza, 3 Eliminators versus 1 Hunter Alpha. I think the Eliminators will tell that thing apart. What? Never eat out again at restaurants or only be able to eat out at restaurants? That's a good question, actually, Wyatt. So it's a choice of basically only be able to eating out at fast food joints or only be able to eating out at restaurants. Or or does it include fast food? So you're not differentiating fast food to like 4-star restaurants. So basically never eat out again or only be able to eat out? Never be able to eat out again. Need to learn to cook my own foods and live a healthier lifestyle. Because I actually eat out significantly. More than I should. Anyway, what? Plague Crawler versus an Anubis. Plague Crawler. The funniest thing in Darkside Chronicles? The funniest thing in Darkside Chronicles is Krauser's defensive move. Or, like, step-in move if Leon's grabbed. It looks like he's literally, like, pretty much deep-throating a zombie. Or the zombie's deep-throating him. Fernando Magales, do I like Leon's face more in the remake or in Resident Evil 4? His face, probably like in Resident Evil 4 more. He's more mature. Wyatt Shotron, KMF, Ariana Grande, Annette Birkin, and Tina. Why are you throwing Tina into your questions? Let's see. Okay. I'm fucking killing Mariana. I'm killing Annette Birkin. She's a bitch who's obsessed with the G-Virus. I'm marrying Tina Schroeder, and I'm I'm banging Ariana Grande. She is hot. And she's young, too, so it wouldn't be weird. Man of Muff. When is the epilogue going to get uploaded? Or did you hear me earlier, Manif? I said possibly early next week. I guess your internet went out. Wyatt Chatron. 5th... No, not even. Tina Schroeder. Who is more beautiful, Chris or Wesker? Are you putting the Y there on purpose, Tina? Or do you actually, or don't you know that beautiful is actually spelled with an I? But so who's more beautiful, Chris or Wesker? Wesker, more likely. Wyatt Chatron. If I ever did get married, it wouldn't delay any Q&As, right? I can't promise that. But by the time I get married, Wyatt, these Q&As are going to convert from weekly to monthly. Wyatt, also, File number 3 comes out, but it's worse than Umbrella Corps, or Resident Evil 8 comes out, and it's excellent, but takes 10 years from now to come out. I would rather wait 10 years for an excellent Resident Evil game than to have a shit game. Oh yeah, I can wait. Fernando Magales, would rather look like Remake Chris or Resident Evil 5 Wesker in human form? I would rather look like Remake Chris. White Chatron, if the Malakota was about to snatch up my girlfriend and eat her, would I jump to push her out of the way? This would save her, but I gain. Absolutely. Tina versus Wyatt in cuteness. I don't know, Tina. I haven't seen you, but considering you're a female, I'd probably automatically say you're cuter than him. Jesus Christ, like, when I scroll through all these questions, Wyatt, you're really abusing your mod power. I didn't give it to you for that. So, Wyatt, if the Malakota was about to snatch up Manif and eat him, would I jump to push him out of the way? No. Fight the Malakota with nothing but a sharp machete, or fight Scarmiglione with nothing but Vertigo as an ally. I would fight Scarmiglione with Vertigo as an ally. Murat Balamza, opinion on Wesker's death. Do I think he deserved to die, or he should have survived and appeared more canonically? You didn't spell it right, but I know what you meant. Anyway, sure as hell deserved to die, but it probably would have been interesting if he survived and appeared in subsequent titles. He was a major player or character in the franchise, really. Trivia question from Wyatt Chatron. What violent act was completely removed from the Japanese version of Resident Evil 4? I don't know. I never heard of that. Would I ditch my girlfriend for a super hot 10 out of 10 Japanese girl? No. Murat Balamza, which Resident Evil game is harder? Umbrella Chronicles or Darkside Chronicles? For me, Darkside Chronicles, big time. I've never fully completed it. Wyatt Chatron, there are little treasures I can find in the game called Velvet Blues. That's what it's called. That's the second common treasure. If I sold one of these to the merchant, how much would I get in return? 500 pesetas? I want to say that or 250. But I want to say the Spinel's only 250. But, alright. Wyatt Chatron, my reaction if you married Tina. I'd be like, congratulations, I got 2 subscribers who are married to each other because of me. I'm gonna guess, another super chat from, yeah, Wyatt. Decapitations removed from Resident Evil 4. Really? So you couldn't get decapitated by a chainsaw Majini in Japan? They just probably did the generic animation of some sort. Alright, well, anyway. Let's see here. Marabalamza, opinion on Resident Evil 2 Leon. So, you didn't say remake, so I'm going with the original Resident Evil 2 Leon. Well, that's what established him as Leon, so I don't really have an opinion, to be honest. White Shot Trentina could be on for the special year-and-a-half Q&A, which will be number 78 or 79. That's funny, Wyatt, but no, I'm not going to commemorate a year-and-a-half. No one commemorates a year-and-a-half of anything. Tina Schroeder, ha ha ha. What? Be forced to fully play Resident Evil 1.5 on the channel or Resident Evil 3.5. I've never gotten a chance to play 3.5, so I think that would be more interesting. I have played 1.5 and it's glitchy as fuck, so I kind of want to avoid that for a long time. I do one day maybe plan on doing a weapon review of 1.5 or a short playthrough, but not much is going to be featured about it. Marabalam's opinion on Resident Evil 4 Leon and Resident Evil 6 Leon. Well, Resident Evil 4 Leon is the best Leon in my opinion. Resident Evil 6 Leon, I don't like the stubble that he's wearing. He kind of looks like he's down on his luck, especially killing the president and all, the zombified president. Wyatt Chatron, who would win in an arm wrestling contest? Resident Evil 5 Chris or be Torres Mendez in his base form before he mutates? I think Torres Mendez actually will win because of his Plaga enhanced strength, probably, even though he's not mutated. Tina Schroeder, you don't know, you would stay forever on the internet, you're kind of shy. Yeah, so it's ultimately up to you if you ever get featured in a Q&A or not. Wyatt Chatron, would I be down for a flashback scene featuring gay sex between B. Torres Mendez and Leon? No. I don't watch gay porn. Wyatt Chatron, B. Torres Mendez final form versus 2 Skagdeads. 2 Skagdeads. Wyatt, fully human Krauser versus 5 Chris in a weightlifting contest. I'm going to go with Resident Evil 5 Chris on that one. He punched a fucking boulder. What? Marabalamza, 10 Plague Crawlers versus T002. T002. Man of Muff, Big Cheese versus U3. So, Torres Mendez versus It. I'm going with U3. Wyatt Chatron Krauser versus you in a spelling contest. You'll win. Plague Crawler versus an Anubis. Marabalamza, Mimicry Marcus versus the Leech Man in Raccoon Hospital. Oh, I gotcha. Mimicry Marcus. He has more attack moves. Really. Wyatt Chatron, have I seen the movie Sicario or its sequel, Sicario Day of the Soldado? No, but I've heard of them. Wyatt, Tina mutates into a Birkin-like G-monster and kills me, or you mutate into an El Gigante and crush me to death underfoot. It doesn't really matter to me who mutates into what. So basically get killed by a G-monster or get crushed by the El Gigante. I think I'd rather get crushed by the El Gigante. Lakota Soldier 84. Why am I so loud in my videos? Well, if you're talking about my older videos, it's because my microphone I was using at the time wasn't the best quality, and it would be somewhat quiet, so I felt like I had to be loud. If you're talking about more recent videos, I guess it's just a side effect carrying over from those times. I'm still thinking I need to be loud. But if you have a problem with it, you can just quit watching, because I'm not gonna get any quieter. What? Funniest song I've ever heard. The funniest song I've ever heard. The Hamster Dance. Saddest song I've ever heard. That is a really tough question. My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. Murat Alamza, can I say stop it, don't open that door, just like in Resident Evil 1 Wesker. Oh god, okay. Stop it. Don't open that door! What Shatran, most violent part of degeneration. The most violent part of degeneration. It's the final fight between Leon, Angela, and Curtis. Most violent part of Damnation. I don't remember Damnation that well because I only watched it once, along with Vendetta. Probably the final battle. I don't know. Most violent part of Vendetta. That final fight between Leon and that guy that I don't care to look up. Murat Balamza. Opinion on Resident Evil 6 Chris and 7 Chris. So 6 Chris is a loose cannon. I don't like his mental state. He seems to go off the edge quite easily. 7 Chris is a little more stable. I just felt bad for him because all his teammates kept getting killed. What Chatron, thoughts on the next CGI film being called Resident Evil: The Epic Revenge of the Amazing but Sexy Albert Wesker? Fuck it. Tina Schroeder, Tina versus Wyatt, and beautifulness. You look like Max Caulfield, but without booby button blonde. Okay. Well, that gives me some perspective, I guess. Well, then obviously you are way more beautiful. Like I said, what? Yeah, that was his $2 donation. What? I get $2,500 for a it's $2,500 for a single blue velvet. Okay, then I was off by like a 0. Marabalamza, Mimicry Marcus versus Hunter Alpha. Hunter Alpha. Wyatt Chatron, when is my half birthday? I don't know what you're saying, Wyatt. Man, if you don't think there's a point of charging Wesker's power in Resident Evil 0. Kind of not. Especially if you have something like the hand cannon. Marabalamza, which Chris looks weirder? Resident Evil 6 Chris or Vendetta Chris? For you, it's Vendetta. Yeah, it kind of looks weirder. White Chatron, have to celebrate all of my half birthdays with an expensive party every year for the rest of my life, or find my girlfriend cheating on me? I would rather find my girlfriend cheating on me, because I don't believe in half birthdays. Those are stupid. If I don't even know what you're talking about, really. Does half birthday mean the halfway mark between one birthday and another? Because if it is, it's retarded. That's just as retarded as an unbirthday. Great, now I lost it. I need to catch up. Fernando Magales, do I prefer Chris Face in Resident Evil 1 Remake or in Resident Evil 7? Much rather prefer Remake. Why, Joe Baker versus Bruce McGivern in a fistfight. Joe Baker. No contest. AG22, hey, you're late. How many minutes left? Wow. Little, like 11. 11 minutes low. So, alright. Tina Schroeder. When my life would depend on it, would I try to beat Wyatt or you in Operation Raccoon City? If my life depended on it, I would go against you. I don't know how good you are in Orc, though. You're probably asking that because you're secretly really good at Orc. What, Chatron? Thoughts on Resident Evil 8 featuring Bruce McGivern and Fong Lane after they fell in love and got married? I don't know if I would want them featured in a mainline Resident Evil game. But if they actually were married, that's a shaky plot. I don't know if I like that. It would be risky. It's a risky plot, I should say. Man of Muff. It versus U9, the canceled creature. It. What? Murat Balam's, which Krauser is more interesting? 4 or Operation Javier? More interesting? 4. Much more. What, Chacha? Thoughts on Resident Evil 8 featuring a traumatized, mature, trained, sexy, non-annoying Ashley as she fights through a hellish nightmare. If she was more mature, I would actually be okay with that. Man of Muff. Trivia. Who is the character that called U3 It? Osmond Sadler. Marabalamza. Weirdest mainline Resident Evil game. Weirdest mainline Resident Evil game. 0. Yeah, 0. What? Write a love song about Tina and post myself singing it to the channel, or spend 3 months in jail. See, it would just be for gags, so it wouldn't be serious. So I'll go with the love song about Tina and post it on my channel. AG22, do I believe in reincarnation? Kind of. I kind of do. If it turned, I mean, it can never be proven, but like in a hypothetical world where it could actually be proven, it wouldn't be much of a surprise. So Lakota, you just think me being loud is funny. Okay, well, yeah, there's my explanation for it. Action Racing Gamer. Will I make a Resident Evil 2 remastered? You forgot to finish the question. KMF, Holly Berry, Ada, and Sienna Glory. Let me see what. KMF. Okay. We'll go with... I'm killing Sienna Glory. I'm marrying Ada, and I'm banging Holly Berry. Murat Balamza, the weirdest Resident Evil game as a whole. Gaiden. Wyatt Chachan, who would win in a fistfight? Hunnigan's voice actress or Harlena's voice actress? I'm not going to bother looking them up. I'm tired of looking shit up. So I'm just going to guess Hunnigan's voice actress. Manif, Hunter Cheap Shot has been denied in Resident Evil 0 Wesker mode. Oh, I know. Tina Schroeder, may I say, this, I just getting started, like Wesker in the final fight in the volcano. Over. I'm just getting started. He just goes really guttural in that last line, something like that. What? Resident Evil game that turns me on the most? Really, man? I'm not answering that. No game turns me on. Murat Balamza, opinion on Resident Evil Code Veronica Chris and Resident Evil 5 Chris. My opinion on Resident Evil Code Veronica Chris is, I don't know why he's still wearing like a Star Wars uniform. I thought it was like dismantled at that point, but let me see. I'd say out of all the Chris's, Code Veronica might be the most mature, to be honest. Resident Evil 5 Chris, yeah, is a little too strong for his stature. Action Racer Gaming, or Action Racing Gamer. Could they be melee moves in Resident Evil 2 Remastered? There might be some, such as like a head stomp of some sort, among other things. So yeah, if your question was meant to be, am I going to do a melee move review of Resident Evil 2 Remake, only if there are melee moves. I plan to do a full play. I plan to do a blind playthrough, a weapon review, maybe a melee move review, and then ultimately a full play of Resident Evil 2 Remake in the future of my channel. No way I can call it though. Wyatt Shottrand, being skilled in project management or be skilled in network engineering? I'd rather be skilled in network engineering, yeah. Also, be known as a liar or be known as someone who falsely reports people's YouTube videos in order to unfairly get them taken down. I'd rather be simply known as a liar. I'm a content creator, so I'd really hate it if someone went out of their way to just take my channel down like that. AG22, have I ever had to replace my console's hard drive? Kind of. I had to transfer from a hard drive to an internal hard drive. But no, I've never had to replace the drive itself. Wyatt, Hunter Moo versus Tina with Springfield Armory XT9. Which is what, a handgun, I believe. So hopefully Tina gains enough distance. She can kill it eventually. Marab Alamza, which laser scene is more badass, Resident Evil 4's or Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles? 4. Wyatt Chotron, will I play with a Wesker mod in my Resident Evil 5 full play? No. Wyatt Chotron, thoughts on Resident Evil 8 featuring Billy, but he dies an hour in and is replaced by a Resurrected Retro. It's already retarded. Marat Balamza, can I say that was too close? You were almost a Jill sandwich, just like Resident Evil 1 Barry. You know what, guys? I really like these trying to imitate scenes. They are very fun. These are some of my favorite ones. So, let's do Barry's very famous line in Resident Evil 1. That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich. Notice I tried to say it like he does, and a lot of people mistake him saying Jill sandwich as Jibble sandwich. Mew, not moo. Thank you, Wyatt. You could have told me that earlier, you prick. Alright. Alright. So, AG22, did I already plan what's going to happen to my body? Example, cremated, buried, etc. Kind of. I think I'm actually wanting to donate my body to science. Yeah. I'm going to donate my body to science. Man, do I know why Unite got canceled? No, I don't. I don't really care. Why never play Resident Evil 7 again, or never play Revelations 1 or 2 ever again? You didn't say and 2, so those were all separate options. I would never play Rev 2 again. Action Racing Gamer. Why they chose another character of Mila Jovovich? I don't even really know what you're saying. Like, are you saying they replaced Mila Jovovich with someone else? Are they planning to reboot the Resident Evil franchise? I think I heard something like that. But anyway, Action Racing Gamer, your sentence structure is not very good. Why be killed brutally by Resident Evil 3 by 3 nemesises, or have hot sex with Ada 50 times, but she slices my throat and kills me after the 50th time? I would rather have hot sex with Ada 50 times before I get my throat sliced. Even though slicing of the throat is one of the worst ways to go, in my opinion. Ugh, that would be horrible. I just wouldn't have sex with her for the 50th time. Murat Balamza, worst game I've ever played. Well, in the Resident Evil franchise, it's definitely... See, I've never actually played Umbrella Corps, so I can't fairly say that. So, Operation Raccoon City is the worst game I've ever played in terms of Resident Evil. However, in terms of any game ever, the worst game I've ever played... There's just way too many out there, but... That is a really tough question, man. I'm gonna say... I want to say the SNES version of Wizard of Oz. There you go. Okay, I'm actually not too far behind now. Tina Schroeder, marry Wyatt as a straight boy with marital obligations or being absorbed by Nyx. Something like that was asked before. I'd probably marry Wyatt with just the marital obligations. I get what you mean. AG22, what litter box do I use for my cat? I have no idea what it's called. So I can't really answer that. But I use a litter genie to clean it up. Dylan Melvin. Resident Evil 6 is your favorite. Good for you. I'm not going to judge it. It's definitely not mine. White Shotron. Team up with the treacherous Wesker to survive the Skagdead apocalypse, or team up with the Murat to survive the Indisu apocalypse? Team up with the treacherous Wesker. Wyatt. Leon versus Bruce McGivern in a car race. Leon. Leon versus Chris in a motorcycle race. Leon. Who would solve a murder mystery faster, Leon or Ada? Ada, probably. Dylan Melvin. Why is my favorite version of Leon in the games? Resident Evil 4 is Leon. Wyatt Shotron. Be magically transformed to a hot girl and then marry either Leon or Rev 2 Barry, which I would have preferred to marry. I would rather marry Leon in that case. AG22. Favorite type of weather? Rainy. White Shotron. Resident Evil Revelations 2 Barry versus 106 Hunter Elites. He's dying. Murat Balamza. Opinion on Leechman in the Hive scenario. I actually hate him. He's annoying as fuck, and he is very dangerous in hard mode or very hard mode. So yeah, he is a force to be reckoned with. And that was the timer going off, so I appreciate it if this question stopped. The last question I'm going to answer in all circumstances is Tina's question that just popped in. Who is more beautiful, Leon or Wesker? That's going to be the last question, hands down. All right. Sorry, Wyatt, you didn't get the last question. Even if you attach a super chat to it, I wouldn't answer it, so don't bother. So, where was I? Oh yeah, Man of Muff. What's the theme name for Wesker fight in Resident Evil 5 on the ship? I actually don't know. White Shotron. Be known as a dummy or as a backstabber? I'd rather be known as a dummy. Be known by all girls as a cheater or as a creep? That's a tough question. I don't know if I want to answer that. Because a creep just means... Well, Wyatt, you don't make the rules. My rule is, if a question pops in before I say, this is the last question I'm going to say. And, yeah. So, tough, Wyatt. Opinion. Okay, so now I need to answer that question. I'd rather be known as a cheater, I guess. A cheater of tests. Murat Palamsa. Opinion on Resident Evil 3 Jill and Rev Jill. Resident Evil 3 Jill is a lot more badass than Revelations Jill. Revelations Jill was just very average, like worker of the FBC or BSAA. Resident Evil 3 Jill was survival Jill, getting out of the city and still donning a sexy look. Tina Schroeder, being hardcore muscular or hardcore intelligent? Hardcore intelligent. Brains beat brawn every time. Fernando Magales, cheat on a girl or be cheated? I'd rather be cheated. I'm not disloyal like that. What? Have a Jill sandwich or a Claire sandwich? Jill sandwich. Murat Balam's the best feature about Resident Evil 6 Chris campaign. The best feature about the 6 campaign is Chris campaign? Fighting the chaos. White Shotron, have my body frozen and then reanimated in 1,000 years, or have my mind uploaded to a cyborg? I would rather have my mind uploaded to a cyborg. What? Never play Resident Evil 7 again, or never play Resident Evil 1, Rev 1, and Rev 2 ever again. I would still dump the Revelations. Action Racing Gamer. Did I know maybe Resident Evil 2 Remastered you could shoot enemies' leg, arm, body, and head? You can do that in a lot of the modern games, Action Racing Gamer. Tina Schroeder. May I say, like Jill in Resident Evil 3 by killing Nemesis, you want stars, I'll give you stars. You want stars? I'll give you stars. AG22. When will Resident Evil 3 Remake be released? Why are you asking me? Okay, well, this is interesting. Okay. It wasn't letting me proceed for a second. Okay. Wyatt Chatron, thoughts of if Michael B. Jordan was cast as Chris in the reboot of Resident Evil film? I know who Michael B. Jordan is, man. No. Not good. Murat Balam's opinion on Resident Evil 1 Chris and Remake Chris. Remake Chris is far better than Resident Evil 1 than original Chris. Original Chris has corny, cheesy, tacky dialogue. White Charger, thoughts if a gay black guy was cast as Leon on TV adapt? Just stop, dude. Fernando Magales, Barry Burton versus Lucas. Barry Burton. Wyatt, thoughts on the cinematography of the short concept video of this show, Arkley? It was alright. Murat Balam's opinion on Degeneration Leon and Damnation Leon. Degeneration Leon was far better. I mean, it was more reminiscent of Resident Evil 4's Leon. He was smarter. Damnation Leon was like the beginning of him going down the hill, it seemed, or something like that. AG22, favorite Hot Pocket flavor? 4 cheese. White Chachron, thoughts on the sound design and sound direction of the short concept video of the show Arkley? Ugh. I don't care. Thoughts on the acting? It was okay. Alright, last question. Tina Schroeder, who is more beautiful, Leon or Wesker? Leon. Alright, that's going to end the Q&A, folks. I hope you enjoyed. That one was good. That one was a good one. It was better than the last one. Last one was, like, so average. Alright. Well, then, I'm not going to just simply wrap this one up because I need to announce that the next Q&A, number 75, I plan to co-host with both Wyatt Chatron and Man of Muff. It will be the first triple Q&A since 60. So, look forward to that. Alright, guys, this is Shankster94, aka The Gamer Shankster. Rate, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on these links down here, Facebook, Twitter, and Patreon. And shout out to Wyatt Chatron for now being my only current patron who has it figured out. Anyway, hopefully, Carlos Aranda, if you're still watching, you get something figured out. But yeah. Alright, guys, that's it. Peace out. I will see you guys in Q&A 75, and probably before that, the epilogue and conclusion of Resident Evil 0. Alright, later.